I certainly hope this music isn't too much. There's not going to be this great big blow-off at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the Kilimanjaro Park. This is your host, LynwoodCoaster, once again. Here we go with part 2. Man, that guy really wants to play some mini golf. No, that's not how we get up there. That's just one person thought he'd try to climb the mountain. You want to get up to that section of the park, you got to ride the tram, like these people are going to do, and us as well. I put this in after the fact, and so I didn't clean up the mountain very much, but I did add some wallpaper. If you guys want to put sharks on your walls, you need to name a peep Rick Griffiths. And you can get sharks all over the walls instead of that disgusting looking rock. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, but this looks way cooler. Of course, I did all this stuff underground afterwards because I had realized after I put the rides up there on the top corner that I didn't have a way for the peeps to get up there without going into the middle of the park and climbing on the chairlift. Whoops, somebody left a chair in there. Anyway, you could take the tram or you could take the chairlift up past the steel drum band where we were before on the end of the last episode. And you're going to notice that there's a bunch of garbage. I wound up building this and then I was deleting something else and I wound up taking a section out but didn't realize that I was missing some stairs in here. Like, how come there's no one coming in and out of the doorway? And I realized everyone was trapped up on top. Look, he put benches in there and forgot to take them out when he put the stands in. And look, this guy needs to be fired. Walked right past that pile of detritus without stopping to sweep or anything. So, like I said, the second way to get up there is to ride the chairlift, kind of in the middle of the park. Get on it here. I think actually if you get on here, you're going the other way, but we're going to ride backwards, or the opposite direction, and head up into this corner of the park. You can see there's a giant slide up there, and you noticed, hey, that's LynwoodCoaster there. I don't know who that kid was that I was riding with. Where's my girls? There they are, girl 1, girl 2. Just the two of them, not a family. Oh, there's girl 3, girl 4. So you come up the chairlift, and everything is cool. Notice the little decorations because we're going to go golfing. And I named this guy Johnny Watts, thinking I'd get him to get off the chairlift and walk down to the rides, and he's obviously waiting for someone to get off the chairlift. Like, go down the stairs, go down the stairs. Had to pick someone else. Once again, we got the shark wallpaper, all the inside stuff. If you're going to build stairs and stuff inside the mountains, you need to be sure that you go back in and put your benches and your trash cans and stuff in. And if you get a chance, you can add stands because the peeps will get real tired and they'll be sitting there and you'll wind up with peeps with red faces. You're really exhausted from walking on the stairs inside the mountains that you've completely forgotten about because they're out of sight and then out of mind. Now I put the sci-fi scenery in here because I heard someone, a friend of mine, really liked blue as her favorite color, and so I used blue. Since the slide was blue, I figured I'd decorate it blue. It's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a spacey area. We're up where the air is thin, and it's actually cold in this park, in the 40s. So I call this Plinth Pan Pines because I lit it with the Atlantis scenery, the Plinth Pans. In keeping with the rest of the park down below, I thought that was kind of cool. We're not actually going to play golf. It's you know, it's fun to watch, but it's not that much fun to play. Now this is my homage to the movie called Tin Cup with Kevin Costner, Last Chance to Hit Golf Balls for 520 miles out in the Texas desert. I had the little armadillo scene, but the titles kept coming up on the screen, and it was just too much work to make it work, so I put my own signs in. If you recognize the movie, good for you. If you don't, I highly recommend you watch it. It's very funny. This is a place where the roller coaster comes through here, and as you can see, we're coming up on Linwood's driving range. Hit your balls here. Fair enough. Oh! Sorry, I could not resist. I could not resist. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. I hope that you aren't offended. So we're going to take another look around the upstairs here and watch the peeps walking through, because that's what this is really all about, is enjoying the peeps interacting with the park that you've created. You know, it's funny, they have animations for peeps walking down the pass and for getting on the rides and for getting off the rides and stuff, and someone had to go through and make animations for peeps golfing, which I think is really neat, because you know, when sometimes they hit a hole-in-one, and it's kind of fun. They start jumping up and down, and everybody gets real excited. But as you can see, nobody's polite. Nobody waits their turn. We got 3 people standing in the same place, hitting the ball with the same motion. The neat thing about this is when you stack this up in the air, and it's not just sitting on the flat ground, it makes it a lot more exciting. And it looks pretty cool with all the supports and stuff. And oh, listen how nice and quiet it is here. Just calm and peaceful. That's what golf is supposed to be, right? This is a classic hole here for mini golf. I really wish that they had more holes. I think there's only 6 in the mini golf course, and it's one of those rides that, you know, people don't really deal with on a regular basis, but I stuck it in here just because I had this idea for the driving range, and then I had some extra room, and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and put a little golf course in there. And these giant slides, if you're using a park or playing on a park where you have to make money, this is actually really low maintenance. It doesn't cost much to keep it maintained. And the excitement rating on this particular slide is about 7.5 excitement. And so I could charge, you know, $5, and the peeps are happy to pay it, which means that it's actually a really big money maker. You can see here the rest of the park that's coming up in the next couple of videos. I got my big Indian something Oriental temple there with the sky sling and the roller coasters and everything riding through. Coming to the end of this this movie that I made for this. And I wasn't going to ride this thing because I didn't want to make the video too long, but you know what? I realized that people aren't watching the full length of my videos anyway, so I'm just doing what I want to do. If you like this, I'm very happy. You know, if you've already tuned out, then you're not listening to me anyway right now. It takes, I kind of not sped this up, but I cut this up a little bit because it takes quite a bit to get to the top. It's a couple of minutes in real time just to walk to the top of this. But it's kind of fun because you know, you get to watch the peeps and you get to look around the park. The only way that you can ride the giant slide is by using the Johnny Watts cheat. There's no other way. You can't like click on the button on this one. So while we're walking up here, I want to take the opportunity to say thanks to some of my new subscribers. I've got a couple people who've been real vocal in the last week or so, and I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun to know that your videos are being watched and being appreciated. I really enjoy doing this, and I just realized finally that I was going to do it no matter how many people were watching, just because I get such a kick out of it. You know, it's a ton of fun for me, and I like designing parks and then watching, you know, the little cartoon people walk around in them afterwards. So this ride isn't that much fun to watch or to ride on because it's basically just going up and down and whooshing noises. But it reminds me of the good old days at the state fairs, you know, where they used to have the giant slides. You'd go up on a mat and come down. So anyway, like I said, thanks to all the new subscribers and thanks to the old ones. You guys who are watching on a regular basis, I really appreciate your faithfulness and all the likes and all the comments that you're leaving. It's a whole lot of fun. So, we come to the end of this one. I will say goodbye and see you on the next video. We'll go up in the other part of the park next. Oh, they just love this. Bye now.